The transmission of electricity throughout the worldwide grid is of paramount importance, not only in the industrialized markets but also in the developing world. Regardless if the power is generated from solar, wind, fossil, or nuclear, transmission towers are utilized to convey the power to the population centers. The principal structural element of lattice towers centers around the fabrication of angles. In view of the predominant rural locations of transmission tower lines and the fact that they are not pre-assembled prior to erection in the field, the required accuracy of hole locations are extremely critical. Regardless of where you view the fabrication of transmission towers, Ficep is by far the predominant supplier of automated processes for the efficient fabrication of this product. The Ficep XP series of angle lines are specifically designed to address the most demanding angle fabrication applications. In an automated mode, the stock lengths are advanced on the transfer table and the angle closest to the in-feed conveyor is advanced to the preload position. The nesting software has already determined the most economical utilization of each stock length. As the material positioning carriage returns to the home position, the stock length that is already in the preload position is gently placed onto the in-feed conveyor. The positioning carriage, which is driven by a rack and pinion servo, clamps the trailing end of the stock length. Once secured by the material positioning system, the angle advances towards the work center, where the exact stock length is confirmed prior to processing. After the leading end of the material is determined, the angle is positioned at 100 meters per minute to minimize the material positioning cycles to the absolute minimum. The cross-bracing of towers generally consist of holes at each end and the middle. This hole pattern configuration requires long moves between each group of holes. The Ficep XP series angle lines excel in this area with their rapid acceleration and deceleration rates and their fast positioning speeds. Part marking can be accomplished with a cartridge-style marker, which produces the complete part number in one cycle, or with a programmable rotary marker, which requires no setup. The head of the XP angle line is extremely compact to reduce the system footprint. This assembly is comprised of multiple bridge press frames that incorporate the punch presses and the related clamping. The active hold-down system employs roller clamps that remain in contact with the material during punching and material positioning. This eliminates multiple clamping functions to minimize positioning times between press cycles. Each punching station features a quick-change inner C-frame tool holder, which can be exchanged quickly when required. Shaped tooling can be easily orientated as the tool holders are keyed for positive alignment. Ficep innovated the proprietary ready-to-punch system, which incorporates many industry-leading designs to minimize process time. Each tooling assembly has its own hydraulic punching cylinder. This design enables the punch tooling to always remain centered under the press ram during the punching cycle. Each C-frame tooling assembly is completely independent in the ready-to-punch system. When one assembly is punching, the others are positioned to their required gauge lines. This eliminates lost time in the XP angle lines when multiple hole sizes and gauge lines are required. The hydraulic power unit utilizes an inverter to achieve programmable high performance that delivers the optimum volume and pressure of the hydraulic oil for the actual press tonnage required. This innovation reduces the press cycle times to the absolute minimum for each material size to achieve maximum efficiency. Notching presses of different capabilities can be incorporated into the process to eliminate a secondary operation. After shearing the part, it is conveyed to a programmed unloading position. Once at the desired location, the rollers drop down to enable a lateral transfer of the finished piece as the angle line continues to process subsequent parts. When demanding angle fabrication challenges are evaluated, Ficep always proves to offer the most versatile and productive solutions in the world market today.